We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we are back for episode number 14 of the Penny Album Hunt and Fill series. Got our albums back out here in front of us again. Do a quick update on where we're at. Album number 1, which is 1909 through 1940. We currently have 15 of the 89 possible spots full. We found a few early ones on the last hunt, so hoping to add to that. So, I'll go ahead and get into book number 2. And book number 2 is our 1941 through 1974S. We definitely have some very nice examples in this book. Do have some upgrading to do and a little bit of work to do in the wheat penny section, but I think we're getting pretty close all in all on this one. There will be some upgrades, but we're closing in, so I like to see that. So this one currently has 68 out of 87 possible spots full. So, like I said, we're definitely getting close on this one. And book number 3, which is our 1975 through 2013D, we are currently at 72 of 89 possible spots filled in this album. Getting very, very close on this one. We have a few upgrades we can do, but all in all, we're doing very well on this one. They're in very good shape. So I'm excited about that. So I'm glad to have everybody back along for another hunt. I want to give a big shout out and a thank you again. This was in my mail call video, but this is a box from Rick Lewis from the state of Washington. Hopefully there's some S mint marks in this one. That's what I'm excited about. He did ship this out to me. It's in a little bit of rough shape. A couple rolls starting to break open, but nothing we can't hunt. So definitely circulated and hoping to add to the album. So let's quit talking, break into some rolls. We'll see you on the first find. Roll 4, and we have our first Canadian. I'm expecting we'll see quite a few of these. Being from Washington, we have a 1974. See you in the next find. Roll 10, we have our first wheat penny. It's going to be a tough box. About every third roll is about 95% 2021s. But we'll plug away. First Wheatie, we have a 1951D. We'll take it. It's a start. Roll 15, and I see another Canadian peeking out back here. Appears to be a young head. It is. And we have a 1963. Roll 21, and we finally have wheat penny number 2 of the hunt. And we have a 1942 Denver. We'll take that. Not sure we have that one in the album. So, see you on the next find. Roll 24. And I just uncovered this. And that looks like it's a nice shape. 1919S. Not key date or anything. Not low mintage, but we'll definitely take that. Back's a little more wore out, but the front looks pretty nice. That's awesome. Roll 25, and we have wheat penny number 4. It is a last year, but I will take it. It's been a little slow. 1958D. Awesome. Roll 27. And this is kind of what I'm dealing with about every third row. Or every third roll, I'm sorry. You got a few circulated coins scattered in, but most of them are brand new. Alright, I'll search through this roll. Alright, and in that roll of new ones, believe it or not, we did score a wheat cent, number 5 of the hunt. And we have a 1937. Is that a D or an S? I can't really tell. 1937S. May need that one for the album. A lot of S mint marks. That's what I was hoping for, even though we are getting a lot of new coin. Alright, we'll see you on the next find. Roll 48. Just push these down, and I have a wheat penny here sticking out in the back. Probably going to be a newer one. And it is 1956D, wheat penny number 6. Well, that's it for the Washington State box. It was a tough one. Like I said, I probably had every third roll was almost full of 2021s. So cut down for sure on our finds. We did end up with 5 Canadians. We got several 09s here. 1 or 2 that may work in the album. I did get a couple 69S's, which I do not find very often, and we did not get the DDO. We have some possible upgraders or additions up here. Did find this 1974. Maybe it's a Denver. Man, it's got some cool toning. Very cool toning. So hopefully that shows up on camera. I may keep that one just because of that kind of rainbow tone. Pretty cool. And we did get our 6 Wheaties with the earliest being a 1919S. Not bad. 103-year-old penny in the roll. Take that. But because of what we found, we're going to have to go ahead and get into a second box. So I will get that out and we'll get rolling. Alright, box 2 is out, ready to go. Did double check them. They are circulated. Do have some new ones on a few of the ends, but hopefully they're going to be well circulated, better than the last box. So let's get into roll 1, bring you back in on the first find. Roll 9, we have our first wheat penny of box 2, and it is a 1956 out of Philly. Roll 25, and I am having the same problem in this box, one of my boxes from here in my local area. 2021s galore. But got to find right here. I haven't found yet. I knew eventually I would, but we have us got 4 stars. It says media money. 1 cent, United States of America. It is a plastic play coin. So I've seen other people find these. First one for me. So awesome. Something different. I'll see you on the next find. Roll 30. And we're slowly starting to get more and more other pennies in these rolls and less 2021s. And I just flatten this one out. I do see a wheat penny peeking out of here. A little more war. And it is just a 1948 or 45. What is that? I can't tell what it is. It is a 48D. All right. Wheat penny number 8. Same roll, a few pennies back from the front. We have wheat penny number 9. And we have a 1945 out of Denver. Roll 37. We have wheat penny number 10 of the hunt peeking out here. And we have another 1951 Philly. Roll 46. And we just had wheat penny number 11 pop out here. Probably going to be a newer one based on the back. And it is a 1952 out of Denver. All right, we have box 2 hunted. Copper. This was for both boxes. About 3/4 of a cup. Way less than I usually average. I usually average about that much or more per box. So definitely light on the copper this hunt. We did end up with 6 Canadians. I believe we had 1 young head. Quite a few 2009s. I have 1 or 2 that may possibly go in the book. 69S's. I had 4. Did not have the DDO. Don't see them very often at all. And I actually had 3 of them in my Ohio box. 1 from the Washington box. So, no luck on them. We did have that plastic coin that we found. And then we got some possible upgraders here or additions across the top. Check against the album. And then we have our 11 wheat pennies. So 11 out of 2 boxes is a little slow, but we had a ton of 2021s in both boxes. So I normally don't see that in my boxes, but that's what we had this time. So I'm going to go ahead, got the albums out. We'll filter through the finds, see if we had anything to add, and I will be back in a few. All right, we are back with book 1, 1909 through our 1940. And we're going to have 2 editions. We will have that 1919S that will be an edition. And we will also have a 1937S that will be an edition. So that's awesome. A couple more added to the album. Let me get them plugged in, and we'll move on to book 2. We are back with book 2, which is our 1941 through 1974S. And we're going to add a 1960D, which happens to be a small date that I found in this box. And we're going to upgrade a 1970S. Definitely a much nicer penny. Go ahead, get these plugged in, and we will move on to book 3. All right, back with book 3, 1975 through 2013D. We are going to add a 2009D, formative years, and we're going to upgrade a 1976D. I will get those plugged in. I'm going to go ahead and give you the count of where we're at right now. That puts us at 73 in book 3, 69 in book 2, and we're at 17 in book 1, which gives us a total of 159 out of 265 spots filled. We're closing in on just having just over 100 to go, which is exciting. So we're only 14 hunts in, so that's pretty awesome. I will be back with another one soon. Appreciate everybody coming along. Remember to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt.